Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel, Bachelor Nation News Fans. The beloved ABC show left viewers on the edge of their seats with the July 14th episode, where love triangles formed, causing Zoe McGrady to mark her territory, and the elimination ceremony to erupt into a bloodbath. The buzz continued during Tuesday's special episode as a new group of singles joined the rest of the cast, causing more shocking couplings. However, there was one in particular that formed that wasn't that surprising to fans. Just after the rose ceremony was wrapped up, members from the Golden Bachelor and the Golden Bachelorette arrived to shake things up. Each of the newcomers were placed in a room with a younger co-star, which is when fans started to see the similarities between April Kirkwood and Kat Izzo. After the two hit it off, viewers took to X with their thoughts on the age gap friendship, with one saying, "April and Kat really are mother/daughter." Another added, "Kat and April being roomies makes so much sense." "I love Kat and April together," a third chimed in, while a fourth wrote, "We need more of this duo." Even Spencer Conley commented on his co-star's friendship, saying, "April is Kat in 40 years. Many fans of the franchise were intrigued by the new setup, as it was announced earlier that former cast members from the Golden Bachelor and the Golden Bachelorette would be joining the singles in a tropical paradise. Speaking of the new change to the age range of the cast, Jesse Palmer told Decider he was surprised himself. "The number one thing that surprised me was the energy they brought," he said. "The Goldens showed up and they turned up quick," he explained. "I think they got there at like 10:15 in the morning. They were doing body shots off each other like 10:19 in the pool in front of everybody. Part of the greatness of the Goldens is they do not care. They've lived life, they know who they are, and they're not afraid to just be themselves. They set the tone very fast." Bachelor in Paradise airs every Monday at 8 p.m. EST on ABC.
Over the golden beaches of Sayulita, Mexico, romance isn't the only thing heating up on Bachelor in Paradise. Season 10 has already delivered its fair share of messy love triangles, shocking exits, and tequila-fueled meltdowns. But no one, and I mean no one, saw this couple coming. Now, fans everywhere are rallying behind the unexpected pairing that's turning heads, stirring emotions, and reminding us all that sometimes the wildest connections just make sense. Meet the duo that went from underdogs to America's favorite paradise pairing, Danny Myers and Logan Carter. The introvert and the party guy. Danny Myers walked onto the beach in a soft blue sundress, her presence so quiet that even the crabs didn't scatter. A 28-year-old children's librarian from Vermont, Danny had been eliminated in week 3 of The Bachelor after barely getting any screen time. "I feel like a background character in my own love story," she'd said then, blinking through tears in the limo ride home. But something about Paradise felt different. "I'm here to be seen," she whispered to herself that first day, "even if I'm still scared." Meanwhile, Logan Carter was already 2 margaritas deep, dancing with a speaker on his shoulder and making everyone laugh with an improvised Bachelor parody sketch. The 31-year-old from The Bachelorette Season 20 was best known for being a wild card, one week making out in the ocean with a frontrunner, the next crying under a palapa over a girl who didn't even remember his birthday. No one expected those two to find each other. A seat in the shade. It happened on day 4. The date card had just gone to Leo, a brooding surfer type, and most of the girls were clustered near the pool trying to get noticed. Danny, overwhelmed by the chaos, wandered off with her sketchbook and found a quiet hammock near the bar. Logan, surprisingly hungover and introspective, followed the sound of quiet humming. "You drawing that palm tree?" he asked, standing awkwardly over her shoulder. Danny looked up, startled. "Kind of. I'm actually drawing the bartender Jorge, but in a palm tree costume. It's a long story." Logan blinked, then grinned. "That's awesome." To everyone's shock, including their own, he sat beside her. They talked for hours about books, about comic strips, about anxiety, about his ADHD, about her fear of being forgettable. "She listens," Logan told the cameras later, uncharacteristically serious. Like, really listens. "I didn't know how badly I needed that." From friends to flames. At first, it was a running joke, the platonic paradise pair. Danny helped Logan bite funny poems. Logan dared Danny to dance during cocktail parties. They supported each other through awkward dates with other people. But fans began noticing something else. When Danny was asked on a date with new arrival Jacob, she turned him down, gently but firmly. "I think I already found someone I'm vibing with," she said, glancing across the beach to Logan. And when Logan, usually always down for adventure, was offered a helicopter ride with a stunning brunette, he said no. "Nah," he said, "I promised Danny we'd finish our comic strip." Cue Twitter exploding. "I can't believe I'm shipping the introverted librarian and the golden retriever frat boy, but it works. Hashtag Bachelor in Paradise. They're like a yay romance novel, and I am here for it." The kiss that stopped the beach. It was week 3. The Paradise cast had just returned from a group bonfire, where drama had ignited over yet another couple swapping partners. Danny and Logan stayed behind to avoid the chaos. They sat beneath the stars, toes in the sand, sharing a melted chocolate bar. "You know," Danny said softly, "I never thought I'd be the girl anyone picks." Logan looked at her, completely still. "Then they're all idiots," he said, "because I'd pick you 10 times out of 10. Silence. Then he leaned in and kissed her. It wasn't flashy, no dramatic music, no spinning cameras, just honest. And when they walked back to the beach holding hands, jaws dropped. Fan frenzy. Bachelor Nation lost its mind. Instagram stories turned into love montages. Reddit threads turned wholesome. Even skeptical bloggers admitted they were obsessed. One fan posted, "Logan and Danny are the definition of opposites attract, but also they complement each other. She grounds him, he brings her out of her shell. They're real." Even former Bachelor leads joined in. Kaitlyn Bristow, "These two are the dark horses we didn't know we needed. Obsessed." Sean Lowe, "This is what Paradise was always meant to be about, quiet, beautiful connections." The test. But Paradise always tests the strongest bonds. Trouble arrived in the form of Bella, a gorgeous, high-energy arrival from The Bachelor Season 28. She had a history with Logan, brief but intense. And when Bella took Logan on a date, the internet gasped. "She was part of my past," Logan told Danny. "I had to get closure." But Danny, her insecurities creeping in, quietly walked away. The cameras caught her sitting by the ocean that night, tears rolling down her cheeks. "I knew it was too good to last," she whispered. "Girls like me don't get chosen in the end." Proof in the palapa. But Logan came back. He didn't linger with Bella, didn't entertain a love triangle. Instead, he found Danny, still by the shore, and sat beside her. "You're scared I'll forget you," he said, "but I haven't stopped thinking about you once. I told Bella I was with someone, that you are the story I want to write." Danny looked up, stunned. Then, laughing through her tears, she kissed him. Late-night confessions. They spent every night together after that. Logan started journaling with Danny. Danny learned to surf, or at least tried. They started co-writing a graphic novel about an awkward mermaid and a chaotic pirate who fall in love. In a late-night confessional, Danny said, "I didn't come here to find love. I didn't think I'd be someone's favorite page. But Logan, he reads me like no one else ever has. And Logan? She's the plot twist I never saw coming, but now I can't imagine the ending without her." The finale that broke tradition. When the final rose ceremony arrived, fans expected the traditional fantasy suite route. But Logan had something different in mind. He led Danny to the spot they first talked, the hammock, now decorated in lights, and pulled out a blank book. "I don't want to rush anything," he said, "but I want to keep writing our story, with you, whatever that looks like." Danny smiled, eyes brimming. "I've never wanted to be the ending," she said, "just someone's beginning." They kissed, not as a gimmick, not for cameras, just two people who got each other. Post-Paradise perfection. After filming wrapped, Danny and Logan went surprisingly public. They didn't hide. They posted quiet coffee shop dates, comic store visits, library volunteering. Their graphic novel, Tied and Tangled, launched online and gained a cult following. Logan moved to Vermont. Danny learned to love live music. They didn't rush into marriage, no engagement ring just yet, but the bond, stronger than ever. The fan reaction. 6 months after the finale aired, the couple appeared on After the Final Paradise.
The studio audience gave them a standing ovation. Danny, now visibly more confident, wore a vintage floral dress. Logan held her hand the whole time. "I never thought I'd be part of the Paradise love story," she said, voice steady, "but I'm proud to be the quiet girl who was finally seen." And Logan added, "Everyone thought we were the unlikely pair, but you know what? We make so much sense." Cue tears, cheers, hashtag Logani forever, trending for days. Because in the land of drama and love triangles, this was the couple that reminded everyone, sometimes the best love stories aren't the loudest. They're the real ones, the ones that sneak up on you, the ones you didn't expect, but that you root for with all your heart.